Most of you have just come out of secondary school, so the transition to UWI life might take some getting used to. We want to highlight a couple of the differences between your secondary school experience and what you're likely to experience here at the UWI. At secondary school, for example, you're accustomed to classes, let's say between 8 and 2. However, here in the faculty and at the university generally, you might find yourself having classes at varying times with lots of free time in between. What do? The onus is on you to ensure that you use this free time wisely, either preparing for your next class, doing your assignments, or catching up on your studies. Another way in which the UWI experience will differ from your secondary school experience is the level of responsibility that you have to take as a student. In secondary school, for example, your parents or guardians might have been the people responsible for making decisions on your behalf. Here on campus, things are different. While we provide you with academic advice, it is your responsibility to follow through on that advice. We are here to provide support and advice to you in whatever way we can. However, ensuring that you seek advice and follow through on the advice given is your responsibility. The third way in which you might have to make the transition between secondary school and life on campus is with respect to the range of diverse experiences that this melting pot, this Caribbean space that we call the UWI, and indeed our Faculty of Social Sciences, will allow students to enjoy. More than likely, you will find yourself exposed to students from all walks of life, all age groups, different personalities, and from throughout Trinidad and Tobago. But the essence of our diversity doesn't stop there. We are privileged in our faculty to have students coming from throughout the Caribbean. For example, we have what we call franchise arrangements with the government of St. Kitts Nevis, the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the government of St. Lucia. And through that franchise arrangement, you will often find that you might be sitting next to someone from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, from St. Lucia, or from St. Kitts Nevis. And it doesn't stop there. It's not simply the Caribbean students with whom you'll have to interact, because we also play host to international students, sometimes coming from Germany, from Nigeria, and from further afield. Let's hear from some of our students now.
I'm currently enrolled in the BSc in Sociology with the Department of Behavioral Sciences, and my experience has been a wonderful experience thus far. I decided to focus on the quality of my degree rather than the quantity. At any given semester, I would attempt 2 courses at a time because I made up my mind before enrolling in the program that I wanted to graduate strong. I said to myself, maybe I should, look at my options. And I just decided that, I don't have anything else to lose and I have everything to gain, so why not sign up for the BSc in Sociology? I'm a mother of 3 girls, ages 15, 6, and 4. And I think one of my greatest achievements is that I am still sane. At times it is a bit challenging, doing everything, work, children, school. But I would advise any mature student who is currently enrolled or thinking about enrolling in any undergrad programs, think about what you want out of it. Think about where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's the reason for pursuing the BSc? And one of the reasons why I have been successful thus far, I attend all my lectures, attend all my tutorials, and I know in reality it may not be easy to get time off, so I would suggest make a friend. If you can't always attend your lectures, your tutorials, make a friend. Something comes up, contact your lecturer, contact your tutor, because, as a mature student, life happens. So, just try and stay on top of your program. Don't waste time. Be sure about what you want to do, how many courses, which courses you want to pursue. Always attend academic advising, because that way you get the correct information, and stay focused as much as possible.
FSS franchise student is basically a student who studies in their home country for the first or second year. Like us, we're from St. Lucia, so we studied back home for our first and second year, and then we transferred on the third year to finish our degree.
It's basically the same courses, the same exams, the same everything, except different lecturers.
Yeah, I can agree to what the two of them said. Same thing, but just different method of delivery. That's the big difference between a franchise student and a student who is on main campus. I must say I was excited about the change. So just something new, a new experience. I was excited about that. And so far, I have been enjoying it very much. And I must say, it's something that everybody should aspire for, because the third year you seem to be performing better with everybody else around you, and a lot more persons studying just like what you're doing. So the feel is a lot better. So I've been enjoying it. I've been missing home as well, but still, despite that, everything else has been great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, I find. I like Trinidad.
National pride.
I love St. Lucia too. Yeah.
Well, the main benefit of being a franchise student is with the cost. It's a lot less when you're home, and you don't have to pay rent as compared to when you're here. You don't have to buy food. Your parents get food from home. So the cost is the main difference. You save a lot of money being a franchise student.
Also, with the franchise program, when you're back home studying, the classes are a lot smaller, so you get individual attention, and you're supposed to perform better.
Also, when you're back home, you're in your comfort zone, so you know how you're going to study and that kind of thing. So you're more comfortable with the environment and the teachers.
Lecturers.
Yeah.
What do you do? The onus is on you to ensure that you use this free time